touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
To throw now, here's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards on the play. And the Packers, first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. First down.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. 3-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Achane. Touchdown, Houston.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and have to think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First down, Lions. To throw is Goff.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
Goff. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now it's Goff. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Goff throwing again. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of first down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now first and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half.
Folk connects on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
That's taken in by Kraft. Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Let's go. 33. Yellow.
Throwing. Love. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy,
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
and the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Auburn now for the point after. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a second and 10.
Now gone. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Super 66.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
intended for a
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again is gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break here. Goff. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Running right, here's Achane.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Devon Achane,
31 yards.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidence right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do. I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now Goff.
Montgomery, another target and catch.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Goff now looks to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 42.
First down. A gain of 14.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
First down.
Here's Goff.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Goff now to throw.
Now we're behind his man, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. 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 Hey, 5.
On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Devon Achane.
41 yards.
And the Packers have moved out in front by 3.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
But Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line. Across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Reed. Had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go and do your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Play action. It's Fields.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short.
It's fourth down.
A big game.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
7 Pirates, 7.
To throw is Reed. Throwing to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Reed, off play action. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just one. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
19 yards.
Fields going to change things up here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The first down pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Green 19, dress attack.
To throw is Fields. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues. That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 20! And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Back to throw, Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Love. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Packers first down.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Justin Fields. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Fields trying to throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
64. Lions 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go play action here on first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
3-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Operating for the gun. Reed. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And his throw is incomplete.
But it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run on first down with Shipley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Packers first down.
Once again, it's Shipley. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Packers.
Here's Fields. And this will be caught. Then the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't do it with rest. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Reed. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Oh, wait, hold everything. And timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Home session.
So for the Packers,
They continue to put themselves in position for a first.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no